Damien, at a halfway stage in the season, a semi-final of British and Irish Cup, third in the Rugby Direct, and a quarter-final of the Heineken Cup. It sort of reached pretty good.
Yeah, we're in a good position, I think, in all competitions. We've worked hard, and probably some results haven't gone the way we would have liked them to have gone. But you obviously can't complain where we are in the Heineken Cup, Rugby Direct. We're in a great position, and the lads are doing a great job in the BNI Cup.
Now, it wouldn't be a short few months ago when people, if you'd said to people this is where Munster would be at whatever, the first week in February, they'd have sort of laughed at you. There was a lot of negativity like out there about you. Does that impact on you? How does it impact on you?
Yeah, no, it doesn't really impact on us. Obviously there has been an awful lot of bad feeling out there towards where we are and where we have been, particularly after our Heineken Cup campaign last season. But I mean, we discussed it as a squad, and we went into this season knowing what we wanted to achieve out of the season. I think we're in a good position, although we haven't been playing well on a consistent basis. We're in a good position, and what can you say about the guys who criticise you openly? I mean, let them do what they want to do, and we'll keep doing what we're doing.
Well, in terms of the response you gave them against Northampton was the absolute most apt response. For people who kind of said, where did that come from, that performance, what would your answer be to them?
That performance was building a long time. I think we struggled with a bit of form in a few of the previous Heineken Cup games, but we were winning, which meant that once we did click, that we something special would happen. And I think it probably happened that night against Northampton. But from our point of view, it's only half the task done. We're in a quarter-final of the Heineken Cup, and there's a long and hard road ahead of us yet. So we've said something, but we've a lot to say yet on the field.
There are people, and nobody ever makes any argument about the fact that for Munster the prime competition is the Heineken Cup. It is probably for most teams. Does this break between the quarter-final and or the last game and the quarter-final, does that take the impetus out of it, or how do you keep that going for that 2-month period? Yeah,
I think you keep going. I mean, that's part of the league system. Your internationals away playing the Six Nations. There's guys playing Rugby Direct and every other respective competition. So it's part of it. I mean, Heineken Cup is the standard you want to set. It's the competition where every team wants to set their standard, make their mark, and it's a competition that they want to win. But equally, we want to win the Pro 12 as much as we want to win the BNI Cup and the Heineken Cup. So we're not just relying on the Heineken Cup. We have a lot of preparation and a lot of areas we want to take forward in the next few weeks and in the big Pro 12 games we have coming up. Your last
competitive game was for Ireland Day over in England. A win for the English there. Was that a sort of a sense for the English that it was sort of time to get Ireland back for what Leinster and what Ulster had done and Munster had done to English teams?
Yeah, I think all 4 provinces in Ireland have played extremely well, and there is certainly a factor when an English and an Irish team meet. The English kind of want to dominate us. We had a very good win and a strong win against them last year, so they were certainly looking for revenge in that case. But some aspects of the game were very disappointing for us. And I think we kind of outplayed the English a little bit, but we came under pressure in the scrum, and they got a few soft tries. One in particular was a bit questionable, but you got to accept these things and move on. I think it's disappointing that we only have the one game for Ireland Day. The longer a team spends together, the better they push forward. And I think if we had a second game, we'd certainly be making a good push forward.
And Damien, are those games you enjoy? I mean, it's a one-off, so it's probably hard to get motivated for them or enthusiasm. So are they games you enjoy?
Yeah, absolutely. I think any day you get to put on an Irish jersey, it's a proud day, and you certainly want to put your best foot forward, especially in a game like that where it's before the Six Nations, and you're hoping that maybe you could put your foot forward and hope Declan would have a look at you and bring you into the national senior team. You certainly do enjoy them. It's hard because you're together for a short period of time, but it's disappointing that we can't have more games, but I think that's just the way it is, and we accept it and move on.